You know that moment when you first step out of bed in the morning and it feels like you're walking on tiny knives? That sharp stab right in your heel? Oh, I know that feeling all too well. It's like your body's sending you a not-so-friendly reminder. Good morning. Guess what? We're not 25 anymore. If you've been nodding along, maybe even wincing a little as I described this, welcome. You're exactly where you need to be. My name is Martin, and for years, I thought heel pain was just something I'd have to live with. Getting older, right? But here's what I discovered. It doesn't have to be that way. Those stabbing pains, the stiffness when you stand up after sitting, it's often caused by something called plantar fasciitis or heel spurs. And the good news? You can ease it right at home without fancy gadgets or expensive treatments. Today, I'm sharing 4 simple, gentle steps that helped me and thousands of others find relief. And trust me, if I can do these, anyone can. We're talking methods so straightforward, you can start today while still in your pajamas. Now, why focus on this? Because as we get a little wiser, let's say 55 and beyond, our feet deserve extra kindness. They've carried us through decades of school runs, work days, maybe even dancing the night away back in the day. But years of wear can strain that thick band of tissue running along the bottom of your foot. The result? Inflammation, tiny tears, pain that makes even walking to the mailbox feel daunting. But here's the thing, small, consistent actions can work wonders. So let's roll up our sleeves, or rather, slip off our shoes, and begin with the very first step, rethinking what's on your feet. This isn't about tossing out your favorite shoes overnight. It's about making little shifts that add up. Start by looking at what you're wearing right now, especially at home. Are you padding around barefoot on hard floors? In worn-out slippers with no support? That's like asking your heels to walk a tightrope without a net. Your feet crave cushioning and a gentle lift. Try this. Keep a pair of supportive sandals or slip-ons by your bed. Something with a slight heel, not high, just enough to take pressure off that tender spot. Even a 1/4 inch makes a difference. And when you step down each morning, let those shoes catch you first. It's a tiny habit, like brewing your morning tea, but it shields your heels from that brutal first impact. Now, let's talk about the shoes you wear out in the world. That pair you've had since '99? The ones that are broken in? Sweetheart, broken in often means broken down. Gentle laugh, look for 3 things. A thick, cushioned sole, a firm heel cup that hugs your foot snugly, no slipping, and good arch support. You don't need pricey orthotics. Many affordable walking shoes have this built in. My friend Martha swore nothing helped until she tried shoes with memory foam insoles. 2 weeks later, she texted me, "I just walked the whole grocery store without wincing." That's the power of giving your feet a loving foundation. Okay, ready for step 2? This one's my personal favorite, and you can do it while watching the evening news. Gentle stretches for your feet and calves. Why? Because tight muscles tug on that inflamed tissue like a rubber band about to snap. But we're not talking yoga contortions, just simple moves to soften things up. Let me show you my go-to, the towel stretch. Sit on your bed or couch, legs straight. Loop a towel around the ball of your foot. Now, gently pull the towel toward you, keeping your knee straight, until you feel a mild stretch along your calf and arch. Hold it for 30 seconds. Breathe. No bouncing. Do this 3 times per foot. Feels good, doesn't it? Like your muscles are sighing, thank you. Another gem, the stair step. Hold onto a railing or counter. Stand on a step with just the balls of your feet on the edge, heels hanging off. Slowly lower your heels down below the step until you feel that sweet stretch. Hold 15 seconds. Lift back up. Repeat 5 times. It's like giving your heels a mini vacation from carrying all your weight. Do these stretches twice a day, morning and evening. Consistency is key. Think of it as brushing your teeth for your feet. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, but what if it's too late? What if I've had this pain for years? Oh, I hear you. My heels ached for a solid decade before I tried these steps. But here's the beautiful truth. Feet respond to tenderness at any age. Just ask Bob, a viewer who wrote me last month. At 72, he'd given up gardening, his passion, because of heel pain. After 2 weeks of these stretches, he sent a photo of his tomato plants with the note, "I stood out here an hour today. No knives in my feet." So here's where we are. You've got your armor, those supportive shoes, and you're giving your muscles daily kindness, those easy stretches. Already, you're changing the story of your feet. But we're just getting started. Next time, we'll explore how to calm inflammation naturally, using things you probably already have in your kitchen, and a brilliant way to reset your heels while you rest. Until then, be extra kind to those hardworking feet of yours. They've earned it. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Welcome back, friends. I hope you've been treating those hardworking feet of yours kindly since we last talked. Maybe even trying those gentle stretches or slipping into some supportive shoes around the house. If you have, you might already feel a little less of that morning knife sensation. That's progress. Today, we're diving into 2 more simple, powerful steps to ease heel pain right where you live. No fancy equipment, no confusing routines. Just practical, gentle care. Let's start with something many of us already have in our freezer: ice. But not just any ice application. This one's targeted, soothing, and effortless. You see, that stabbing heel pain often comes with inflammation, your body's way of trying to heal, but sometimes it needs a gentle nudge to calm down. That's where step 3 comes in: quieting the fire with cold therapy. Now, I know what you might be thinking: ice? Really? That's it. But trust me, how you use it makes all the difference. Here's my favorite trick, one you can do while relaxing in your favorite chair. Grab a small plastic water bottle, a 12-ounce one works perfectly. Fill it about 3/4 with water and freeze it. Once it's solid, roll it under your bare foot, right along that tender arch and heel, for 10 to 15 minutes. Gentle pressure. No forcing. Let the cold numb the ache while the rolling action gives you a mini massage. It's like giving your foot a cool, calming hug. Do this once or twice a day, especially after being on your feet or before bed. My neighbor Joyce calls it her evening foot cocktail. She does it while watching Jeopardy! The cold reduces swelling, eases pain, and helps break the cycle of irritation. Simple? Yes. Powerful? Absolutely. Now, if you don't have a frozen bottle handy, a bag of frozen peas wrapped in a thin towel works too. Just press it gently against your heel for 15 minutes. But the rolling? That's magic. It stretches the tissue gently while it cools. You'll feel the difference. Alright, let's move to step 4, and this one might surprise you. Rest, but not too much. I know, rest? That's not a step. But hear me out. When we're in pain, our instinct is to stop moving altogether. We sit more, walk less, avoid putting weight on that sore heel. But here's the catch. Too much rest can actually make things worse. Your plantar fascia, that band of tissue, stiffens up when it's inactive, like a rubber band left out in the cold. What we need is smart rest, giving your heel breaks without letting it seize up. Here's how to do it wisely. First, listen to your body. If your heel is screaming after standing at the stove for 20 minutes, sit down, put your feet up, and give it 10 minutes of true rest, maybe even with that frozen bottle. But then, gently move again. Walk slowly around the kitchen. Shift your weight. The goal is to avoid long periods of either constant pressure or complete stillness. Think little and often. And here's a beautiful way to reset your heel while you are resting: the plantar fascia massage. Sit down, cross one ankle over your opposite knee. Use your thumb, or a tennis ball, to press gently along your arch, starting at the heel, moving slowly toward your toes. Use firm but comfortable pressure like kneading bread dough. Circle any tender spots lightly for 30 seconds. It increases blood flow, loosens tight tissue, and tells your foot it's safe to relax. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes per foot while you're off your feet, maybe after that ice roll or while having your morning coffee. It's self-care that takes almost no time but pays off hugely. Now, I want to share something important. These steps, ice, mindful rest, massage, aren't just about pain relief. They're about breaking the tension cycle. Inflammation causes tightness. Tightness causes more pulling causes more pain. By cooling, gently mobilizing, and softening the tissue, you're giving your body the space it needs to heal. It's like untangling a knot, slowly, patiently, with care. I remember Ruth, a lovely woman from our community, who'd stopped going to her book club because standing hurt too much. She started doing these 4 steps: supportive slippers, stretches, ice rolling, and this little massage, and within 3 weeks, she was back with her books, pain-free. I feel like I reclaimed my independence, she told me. And that's what this is really about, isn't it? Keeping you doing what you love. Gardening, grandkids, traveling, dancing, without that nagging ache holding you back. You've got this. You're giving your feet the compassion they deserve. And next time, we'll tie it all together with the final piece: how to keep that pain from ever creeping back. It's easier than you think, and it starts with how you move through your day. Until then, be gentle with yourself. Roll that bottle, massage those arches, and remember, every small act of kindness to your body adds up to big relief. Your feet have carried you through so much. It's time to carry them too. See you soon. Well, hello again. If you've been following along with these gentle steps, I hope you're already feeling less of that sharp ouch with every step and more ease. Maybe that morning walk to the coffee pot feels a little smoother, or standing at the kitchen counter isn't quite the battle it used to be. That's your body thanking you for the kindness you've shown it. Today, we're weaving everything together into a simple, sustainable rhythm: how to move through your day in a way that keeps that heel pain at bay and lets you enjoy life without constantly thinking about your feet. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but life isn't perfect. I've got errands, grandkids, chores. I can't always ice my foot or do stretches on schedule. Oh, believe me, I understand. That's why this final piece isn't about adding more to your routine, it's about mindful movement. Tiny shifts in how you walk, stand, and rest that become second nature. Think of it like driving a car. You don't slam on the brakes or jerk the wheel, you flow. Your feet deserve that same gentle awareness. Let's start with walking smarter, not harder. When heel pain flares, we often subconsciously change our stride, maybe limping, shortening steps, or landing heavily on the ball of the foot. Over time, that strains other parts, knees, hips, back. So here's the shift. Aim for softer, quieter step. Imagine you're walking on dewy grass or a sandy beach. Land gently through your whole foot, not just the heel or the ball. Let your weight roll smoothly from heel to toe. It might feel strange at first, like you're walking slower, because you are. And that's okay. Speed isn't the goal, kindness to your body is. Try this today. Walk 10 steps down your hallway silently. If you hear a thud, soften your landing. It's amazing how this small change unloads pressure from tender heels. Next, break up your standing. We've all been there. Lost in a project at the workbench, absorbed in cooking a big meal, chatting in line at the post office. Then bam, that familiar ache fires up. Your feet are whispering, "We need a break." Heed them sooner. Set a little timer if it helps. Every 15 to 20 minutes, shift your weight, take 5 slow steps in place, or simply sit for 60 seconds. It's not laziness, it's brilliant self-care. My friend Ed, who loves tinkering in his garage, started setting his phone alarm. After 2 weeks, he told me, "I finish projects with less pain and more joy." And here's a hidden gem. Strengthen while you sit. You don't need weights or a gym. While watching TV or reading, try the towel scrunch. Place a small hand towel flat on the floor. Sit barefoot with your feet on it. Now, using only your toes, scrunch the towel toward you, pulling it under your arch release. Repeat 10 to 15 times per foot. It strengthens the tiny muscles supporting your arch, like giving your foot its own internal brace. Do this daily. It takes 2 minutes and feels oddly satisfying. Now, let's talk consistency. Healing isn't a race. It's a gentle, daily practice, like tending a garden. Some days you'll feel great. Other days, maybe a twinge returns. That's normal. Don't get discouraged. Just return to your simple tools. Morning and evening, your gentle stretches, towel stretch, stair step. After activity, roll that frozen water bottle under your foot. When sitting, a quick plantar fascia massage or towel scrunch. All day, supportive shoes, mindful steps, and posture break. This isn't a rigid program. It's a toolbox. Pick what feels good today. I want to leave you with this. Your feet are incredible. They've carried you through decades of love, work, laughter, and life. It's never too late to show them gratitude. The sharp sting of heel spikes doesn't have to be your normal. With these 4 gentle steps, support, stretch, soothe, and move mindfully, you hold the power to ease discomfort and step forward with greater freedom. So many of you have shared stories in the comments already, like Carol, who danced at her grandson's wedding pain-free after 6 weeks, or Bill, who finally took that lighthouse walk on vacation. Your courage inspires me. Keep sharing your journeys below. What small change made the biggest difference for you? Your tips might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. If this series helped you, please give this video a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know this matters to folks like us. And if you haven't yet, tap that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're building a wonderful community here, sharing simple ways to thrive after 55. Less pain, more energy, more joy. Remember, dear friend, small, consistent acts of self-kindness compound into profound change. You're stronger than you know, wiser than you realize, and capable of creating more ease in your body than you might believe. So here's to softer landings, lighter steps, and days filled with the things and people you love most. Keep honoring that amazing body of yours. It's never too late to feel better. Asterisk, asterisk. To your health, your freedom, and your next comfortable step. Until next time, be kind to your feet and be kind to yourself. Bye for now.